Hey y'all, Anson here from Ivy's Forge and Homestead. Alright, so we're actually going to get into a cooking video today. I know, crazy, right? This is actually a meal that we did yesterday, not today. But why I got you here is going on kind of towards the end of the day. An update to the garden. So we're getting it filled in with some dirt. If you look over here on this side, this one's more just riprap, some yard waste, stuff like that. We're getting it filled in, and then for the top layer, we're actually going to order some topsoil and some compost mixed together. It gets delivered directly to the house, and then what you can see, got a bunch of dirt here. Got a bunch of dirt here. And then there's even more, and I'll go show you where I was getting this from. All right, so here we are in the front of the house, and if you look, I got a trench, a lot of the dirt taken up from there. I don't know if you can see the truck's filled with a bunch of plants. All that area over there used to be a chain link fence that we took out, and a whole bunch of little bushes and trees. You can kind of see stuff like that. Yeah, previous owners, they just cut out these bushes, plants, whatnot, and just flipped them upside down and buried them in the grass. But you can see here, still got a little bit of chain link that we got to take out. And yeah, getting opened up. So definitely appreciate you guys looking at this update. And don't forget to go down to the description and give us your recommendations for Top 10 Tuesday. All right, that's coming up tomorrow. And definitely check out, some of our other links we got going. We have our Etsy, right? If you want some awesome gear. We got t-shirts, mugs, ball caps. We have our Facebook page or Instagram page. So I do post a lot of things to Instagram that we don't necessarily take video of, but go check it out. Twitter, we're there as well. Don't check it a whole lot, but we're there. Okay? So here's the update. And we got many more things to come here in the near future. So let's get over to this awesome cooking video. All right.
Today we're making old-fashioned pancakes. We start off with 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. Then we move on to 3.5 teaspoons of baking powder. Then 1 teaspoon of salt and 1 tablespoon of white sugar. That's going to be our dries, and they are going to be mixed separately in a bowl. Next we have our egg, 1 egg. We have 3 tablespoons of butter, and we have 10 ounces of milk, or 1/4 cup of milk. And that will be mixed into a separate. So the goal here is obviously to mix it all up, but you want to leave a couple of little lumps in there. You want to leave it a little bit lumpy so it gets that air when you're putting it into the skillet and they cook nicely. So that's all done. I like to do this by hand instead of using the electrical one, because then all your lumps are going to go away. So we're on to our next level, or step. You want to turn on your stove to about a low medium so you don't burn your pancakes. And I decided to grab a 1/3 cup measuring cup here that I'm going to use. By using this 1/3 measuring cup, it normally yields about 10 pancakes, and they're nice and fluffy. So here we go. And you don't need to put butter in your pan at all. That's how you know you did them right, because they're not going to stick. And while I'm doing this, Anson is making some pork loin boneless country style ribs on the side that he seasoned up. So we're going to have that with our pancakes and some eggs on the side. Okay. So it's going to be a good brunch. I know a lot of the guys that Anson works with love the pancakes. I usually normally do a pancake Thursday, so they got something to look forward to. But now they could get the recipe and do it at home.
Yeah, since everyone's having to stay at home, but hopefully they'll just watch the video and then they can do it themselves until we're able to get back to work. For these pork, I didn't really show the seasoning. All I did is in a bowl, I used some liquid smoke. And then I put a
Cracked pepper
seasoning, so it has the pink Himalayan salt, some garlic, and some pepper.
Alright, so what we want to look for is little air bubbles that are popping out, and that's what's going to let you know that they're ready. So we already have a couple of little air bubbles that are, coming out, popping. So we're going to go ahead and turn them. Here's the first one. And bloop, ta-da! Aren't they nice and fluffy? And that's what we want. We want them to be nice and fluffy. Amazing. And ta-da! And so they're about 1/2 inch thick. Rising, so that's what you want. Those are the nice and fluffy ones that melt in your mouth. Yeah.
Very, very good.
And then it's up to you if you want to also add cinnamon to them, or chocolate chips, or marshmallows, or even toss them on the top for the kids. I mean, possibilities are endless, and we all know that. But yeah, I looked everywhere for a pancake recipe. I looked for so many online, and none of them hit the mark for the kids and family. They came out just too flat. Some of them just felt like they needed something. They were dry. They were not like you didn't have.
Some were as heavy as a brick.
Okay, these are all ready. All right. So now we just scoop them up, and I'll let you see there's 4 of them, and they're nice and bouncy, and Ta-da! I'm gonna just transfer them over to a nice little bowl that has a little cloth on it to keep them nice and warm, and then we're just gonna move on. I'm getting there. Whew. Did it. Nice and golden brown, not crispy, not burned. You just got to keep an eye on it. You can't just go off and do something else or you're going to burn them. So with this one, it looks like we're going to be yielding 9 pancakes. So that's perfect because we're only 5 of us, 3 adults, 2 kiddos. So. And here is all the yummy pancakes. Going to keep them covered so we can do our eggs.
Yep, keep them covered with the rag in the bowl, like what she showed. It keeps all that moisture inside. They stay nice and fluffy. Transfer the pork over into a little plastic platter, cover them, and let the steam keep them nice and warm and moist.
All right, now for eggs. You do want to butter them. Everybody here pretty much likes their eggs the same way, except for Mom. Mom likes them a little runny, just a tad bit, and there goes the butter. I'm chasing butter. Oh well, it's okay. Alright, and we'll just fill up with 4 for now. I like to season the eggs afterwards, not during. It's all rubbery. I don't like that. And I'm going to pop all the end parts. Yep, be careful, splatter. Yay! Come on, step over. Oh, the tough part. Okay. Egg time, cheese time. Oh yeah.
More cheese the better.
Yeah, kids. Little plate. So guys, this is our brunch. We made the pancakes, eggs and cheese, and Ensign made the pork.
Leftover cheese.
Leftover cheese, always. And all that's needed is just our syrup, which we've got 2 awesome syrups.
Yeah, and we're not sponsored by these, but this is the Maple Guild. This is a coffee infused syrup.
So yummy.
So delicious. And then this one is a salted caramel.
And so now it's time to call the kids and get them in here and start eating all this up. So I hope y'all like this video. And for all y'all guys that wanted the recipe for my pancakes, y'all got it now.
Yeah, get to cooking. All right, y'all. We'll see y'all next one. Bye-bye now.